Brandis with the City of San Antonio's Human Resources Department, and this is Job of the Week. Today, I've got my friend Norberto, and he's here from the Building and Equipment Services Department. Hi, Norberto.
Hello, Brandis.
Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
Norberto's here to talk to us about a job. What job are we talking about today, Norberto?
Today, we'll be talking about the HVAC Technician 2 for Building and Equipment Services.
Oh, okay. And the HVAC Technician 2 position, that sounds like something where you're looking for someone with experience. Tell us more.
Well, we need somebody with experience because of the type of work that we do. We generally work on HVAC systems that are commercial/industrial of type. These are chillers, 200 tons and up. These are commercial grade RTUs, rooftop units. We even do some work that's similar to something that's in your residential home. I mean, something as small as a window unit all the way up to a 250 ton chiller. So just generally everything that has to do with commercial type HVAC equipment.
Oh, okay. Well, so definitely if commercial HVAC type of equipment and, obviously the equipment for the city facilities. So it's definitely understandable why we would look for someone with experience and, of course, someone who's licensed. But can you tell us a little bit about what this person would be doing on the day-to-day basis in this role?
Sure. Building and Equipment Services has the responsibility of taking care of some high visibility buildings. And these are buildings that the city depends on as far as daily operations. And these are high visibility buildings. These are critical buildings. So it is our responsibility to make sure that these buildings are up to par, the maintenance, the HVAC system, heating and cooling, just to make sure that everything is working correctly. These are buildings that City Hall, for example, is one of them. Plaza de Armas, and these are buildings where you have important people, for lack of better words. These are important people that are in there. So we have that great responsibility of taking care of these buildings for the city.
Yes, the role that the Building and Equipment Services Department plays in just maintaining and supporting the city operations is very critical. And like you described, this position would be tasked with working on the team to make sure that the heating and cooling and the air conditioning systems for these very important buildings, they keep going so that city operations and city functions can keep going.
Correct. And like I said, this is a person who is ready to be challenged. Our daily work is there something that happens new every single day. You don't see the same thing twice every day. There is things that are repetitive like maintenance and things of that sort, but the majority of the time, it is fast paced. So we do have to respond quite quickly when we have issues, if you want to call them issues. This is a service work order type atmosphere. In other words, in the morning, you pick up your work order and you basically go out and do the job. You document your information and report back. And this is the type of atmosphere that we have here. Aside from that, you have, if you get called out to an emergencies, if you're in the HVAC industry, you're familiar with that because, of course, here in San Antonio, the heat, it gets very hot, very humid, very quickly. And if you have a building down, for very long, it starts to get warm. So it is important that we respond in a timely manner. And here in this department, we're used to that. It's just a daily part of life. Our technicians that we do have here, we work as a team. They're used to doing that type of work. They're used to working in that atmosphere where there's always a sense of urgency. And I believe that is something that's really important here. Somebody that's coming in to understand that's a challenge. If you're used to working that way, then you would fit right in. But like I said, that is a challenge here, and everybody here that works in our department is already up to par with it. So that's kind of like what we're looking for also in a technician. When we're looking for people, in this type of department.
Oh, great, Norberto. You said some really key things there. So not only do you want someone who is skilled and experienced and has the great technical skills when it comes to dealing with HVAC systems and equipment, but you're also looking for someone who is used to a fast-paced environment, can thrive in a fast-paced environment, and who also is a good team player and knows how to work in a team environment. And by the way, viewers, teamwork is one of the city's core values. So of course, Norberto is looking for someone to join the team who does great with teamwork, because the city of San Antonio loves teamwork.
Correct. And like I said, our group here in the HVAC division is a very close knit group. Every morning when we show up to work, we discuss what we ran into the day before, what we're running into in the field. If there's something that we're having a difficult time trying to figure out, between all of us, we figure it out, including myself, because everybody that comes in here comes here to learn to a certain point, because you do know what you come in with, you know what you learned in the field and what you learned, in this industry, but still we always run into those issues where, hey, what's happening here? I can't figure this one out. But between all of us, we've never run into a problem where we haven't been able to figure it out between us. And I think that's important, that open communication that we have between the supervisors, myself, and the technicians is really important. I know that that's helped our department thrive, and the technicians have too, because they have an open chain of communication between each other. And that really helps our department out. And if somebody were to come in, just like any other technician that has come into our department, we embrace that and we show that person the type of atmosphere that we work under.
Well, that sounds great, Norberto. Is there anything else you'd like to share with our viewers about this position?
Just that the city right now, especially our division, is going through some very positive changes right now as far as acquiring new buildings. We have a building automated system, basically somebody that we want to see if we can get somebody that knows about controls, because that's going to be a big part of the city and what we're doing right now. The changes that are happening right now are on the positive. In the positive movement, we're acquiring buildings, and these are high visibility, critical buildings that we're getting, and it's exciting for all of us because we're basically seeing the city of San Antonio grow right in front of us. And I think somebody that is coming from the outside and looking in, they're going to see that, and I hope they can accept that challenge that we have here for them.
Thank you so much, Norberto. You shared a lot of great information with our viewers about this position. And in addition to everything that Norberto mentioned, the ideal candidate for this position should have at least a high school diploma or a GED, 4 years of experience maintaining and repairing heating and air conditioning equipment, a Class B air conditioning or refrigeration license, and a Class C Texas commercial driver's license. So if you're interested in joining our Building and Equipment Services Department as our next HVAC Technician 2, then I do encourage you to go onto our website at www.sanantonio.gov/careers. Also, if you like this video, I encourage you to click that thumbs up button, comment down below, and subscribe. See you next week.